Alright, so I have an Inno roof rack on my car, and it has the wind deflector on it, and it's just a plain gloss black, so I did a little something different. This obviously isn't it, but I did a white base coat of Plati Dip, and then on top of that I did the anthracite gray. And then after that I cut up a few stencils here. I'll show you the stencils. You can see some digital camo stencils. And then I also used it's like the three cams I used are, it's a gunmetal gray, a dark gray, and a black. And they're all from dipyourcar.com. And then I used a glossifier over the top. So this is the final product. It's got, I don't know how many coats. It's got 4 coats of white, and I think there's about 3 coats of this dark gray in the background there. And then after I came through, I did the lighter gray, and all I did was I laid the stencil and then sprayed it one thick coat, and then just pulled the stencil off right after. And then after that, I came back and did the black. So I think it came out pretty badass. And it's nice because the bolt holes that go in these 3 spots here, there's one there and there's one down there, right underneath the adrenaline. Is there a black head, so you really won't be able to tell that there's a bolt through there. So I did try yesterday, I did a white base coat, and then over the top I did the darker gray with the stencils, so the white was shining through the background, and it didn't look right with my car, so I peeled it all off and started over and did this to the front side. The back side's still just a gloss black, but it lays up against the roof of the car and you can barely see it, so don't bother with it. But there you go. It's real easy to do. For some of the stencils, like for this one out here, what I did was I laid it down and then covered the rest of them up and just sprayed one. There's these little black squares. I have just squares cut out that I use there, and they're all the same stencil. I just turned and rotated, and it's a series of 3 different ones that I've used. And some of them are extended and cut, and some of them, like this one, I cut half of it off and used a different stencil for the bottom half, and just something a little different. So there you go. I wish I would have took some video while I was doing it, but it was kind of hard holding the stencils and filming. I didn't have anybody here, so we'll see you guys later. Hopefully we'll do a couple more neat little projects with some Plati Dip like this.